Hello students of grade 8. Now we will learn chapter 8, that is cloud computing. What is cloud computing, children? In computers, we use the term cloud to represent a network or internet. The term cloud is used for various services like storage, server, etc. So children, cloud computing is an internet-based service that helps user to get shared resources, software and information over a network on demand. Some applications like email and web conferencing are work as per the cloud computing principle. Cloud computing helps user to share, create, open and store data on remote computers. We all have used Google Drive, OneDrive, Dropbox. So these are the most popular and commonly used cloud platforms. Benefits of cloud computing. There are various benefits of using cloud computing. It gives huge storage space to the users to store their data, and system storage can be freed, children. You can keep your system storage free. The work can be done from anywhere and anytime using any computer. It allows to work with real-time collaborations. The data can be centralized, means you can store data at particular same location. So the data can be centralized for process and storage. Characteristics of cloud computing. Cloud computing is become very popular these days due to the certain characteristics it has. We will discuss those characteristics. No dependence on location and device. See, we all know, children, the cloud computing let users access the resources with the help of a web browser, which does not depend on the device from which the user wants to use the cloud computing services. Next, easy to maintain, children. It is very easy to maintain. Cloud computing applications are really easy to maintain as they are not required to be installed on the computer of every user. Next is on-demand self-service, children. This characteristics of cloud computing helps user to use this service as per their demand without time and location restrictions. Resource sharing is the next. Cloud computing allows servers multiple users at a time. So it merges all the computer resources like hardware, software, network connections, etc. over a network. Next is measured service. Cloud systems automatically control and optimize the usage and give an option to pay for service method. Flexibility is the last. In cloud computing, the resources can be easy to scale up or down at any time as per the requirements. Resources can be accessed throughout the day 24/7 by users over a network. Advantages of cloud computing. Cloud computing is very useful as it provides storage space to the users over a network to share, create, edit, and organize their data. So we will discuss some advantages. Cost. The cloud computing is cost effective as the user is not required to spend money on buying hardware, software, and resources. Next, speed. The cloud computing provides data services on demand and the resources can be accessed within a few seconds through internet. Next is sharing of information globally. The cloud computing enables user to access information from anywhere, children. We can access information from anywhere and at any time whenever they need it. Next is productivity. The cloud computing helps to increase the productivity as there is no need to set up any hardware, children. You don't need to set up any hardware, any software to use it. So the work is reduced and productivity is increased that way. Next is more reliable. Cloud computing gives data access to the users. It also helps to recover data and create a backup of the data. See, backup is very important. Sometimes by anyhow you may lose your data. So you should need one backup, and cloud computing gives that backup. Now children, disadvantages of cloud computing. See, when there are disadvantages, means at the same time there are disadvantages also. Now we will learn what are, so after giving so many advantages, there are some disadvantages we will learn. So cloud computing needs an internet connection always, of course, without which we cannot access cloud computing. Next, when we use cloud computing for storage and backup, we need a service provider who offers the value of unlimited storage and speed. You may also experience limited storage space and accessibility. Next is you cannot solve technical faults at your end as you have to depend upon the third party for technical solutions. Next is you have to share information with the third party and trust them for not sharing the sensitive information of your organization. So at times the people data get leaked. Storing data using cloud computing. Now children, we have learned, we have discussed what are advantages, what are disadvantages, what are characteristics, why we should use cloud computing. Now we will actually learn how to store data using cloud computing. So, cloud computing provides a facility to store, organize, edit data through the network that we already saw. The data can also be shared with others using cloud storage. There are many service providers that gives the facility of cloud storage. The most common, though we all know, Google Drive, OneDrive, Dropbox, etc. So in this chapter, we will learn about the OneDrive and how to upload and share data through OneDrive. Introducing OneDrive. Now children, OneDrive is a cloud storage facility offered by Microsoft. It gives users option to access their files through various apps on Windows, Mac, Androids and iOS operating system. It provides 5 GB storage free of cost, but more than 5 GB can be taken on a monthly or yearly payment system. It is also known as SkyDrive. To use the services of OneDrive, you must be registered with Microsoft website. To access the OneDrive, you need to follow following steps. Step 1. Click on Start button. The Start menu appears. Click on OneDrive app. The Microsoft OneDrive window appears. Step 3. Enter your email address registered with Microsoft website and click on Sign In button. Enter the password. Click on Sign In button. The address of OneDrive folder of your computer appears. Click on the Next button. According to the next steps, click on the appropriate buttons. Finally, you will get the OneDrive folder opens on your screen. If you want to save a file, folder or document to OneDrive, drag the files into OneDrive folder. If you are working on some files in OneDrive folder and you are offline children, then OneDrive will automatically update the cloud files when you go online. Next time, you do not need to sign in again children. To access the files or sync local files into OneDrive, open File Explorer. On the left pane, you will notice a cloud icon named OneDrive. Click on the icon to view the files in OneDrive. But if you want to see the files or folders on the cloud, right-click on the file and select the View Online option. Now we will learn accessing OneDrive on older version of Windows. For that, we need to log in to the www.msn.com with your Microsoft's account by using a web browser. After signing in your Microsoft account, click on OneDrive icon on home screen of Microsoft account. Here you will click on OneDrive, so it will show you the list of files and folders. Creating files on OneDrive. OneDrive is very useful app, children. That too we already know now. It not only lets us to store data but also gives us an option to create documents. So for that we will learn some steps to create a document using OneDrive. So step 1. On the home screen of OneDrive, click on New button. A drop-down menu will appear. Step 2. Choose the type of file which you want to create from the options provided by OneDrive. Here we will see examples. OneDrive provides various options such as folder, Word document, Excel workbook, and PowerPoint presentation. In this case, we have selected Word document option. So after clicking on it, it will take you to the screen as shown in the slide. Uploading files on OneDrive. We can upload any files or folders on OneDrive and can use it anytime from anywhere as per our requirement. So for that, steps are: step 1. Go to home page of your OneDrive and click on Upload button. A drop-down menu will appear. Select the Files option. The open dialog box will appear. Select the files which you want to upload. In this case, we have selected a Word document named Cloud. Click on the Open button. The process of uploading file will start at top of the screen. Once the file is successfully uploaded, it will be displayed on the OneDrive. Uploading folders to OneDrive. We need to follow the given steps to upload the folder. Step 1. Click on Upload button. A drop-down menu will appear. Select Folder option. The Select Folder to Upload dialog box will appear. The select folder to be uploaded and click on Upload button. The process of uploading folder will start. Once the folder is successfully uploaded, it will appear on the OneDrive. Sharing files. OneDrive also allows us to share our files with others. The person whom with we want to share the files can also edit the same file simultaneously. For that, steps are: step 1. Move the mouse pointer over the file or folder which you want to share with others. A small circle will appear at the top of right corner of the thumbnail of the file. Click on circle to select the file or folder. Some buttons will appear at the top of the screen. Step 3. Click on the share button. The send link pop-up box will appear. In step 4, under the enter name or email address text box, enter the email address of the people with whom you want to share your files or folder. In step 5, choose the level of access and click on send button. An email invitation will be sent to the person whom you want to send the file. The person whom you have invited to collaborate in the file can have the following different types of rights for the file. They can organize, edit, and add into the shared files, or they can only read the content of the file but cannot change the content. File shared with you. If someone share any file with you through OneDrive, the file will be visible in the Shared with Me folder. We can look for the file in the Shared with Me folder and can share the file with others. You can delete the file or save it to the drive for further use. Now children, we already know now OneDrive. But children, we all know that there are other cloud storage service providers also. So we will learn one by one all of them. Dropbox. The basic uses of Dropbox are given 2 GB. that is 2 gigabyte of storage space. Whereas if somebody has premium subscription, then they are given 1 TB, that is 1 terabyte of storage space, children. Zip Cloud. It is a cloud storage for documents, music, photos and videos. Offers 1 GB, but users can take 75 GB, 250 GB or 1 TB, 1 terabyte storage through paid plans. iCloud. This cloud storage service is provided by Apple. It offers 5 GB of storage space to users, but users can take paid plans for 50 GB, that is 50 gigabyte, 200 gigabyte and 2 TB storage. Google Drive. See, I hope you all already know Google Drive. You all are very much familiar with Google Drive. Google Drive is a cloud storage facility offered by Google. This service was launched by Google in April 2012, means 10 years before. Google Drive lets the user store files, data on cloud. These files can be synced with the devices and shared with the other users. It is a part of cloud computing. The Google Drive gives user option to store data up to 15 GB, which can be extended over various capacities like 100 GB also, 1 TB and so on through monthly payment. So here we will stop. Thank you, children. Thank you so much, children.